It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it is time for your Yee Tea. Now, while we've been watching all of this happen and transpire with Young Thug over the weekend, another argument that's been having some back and forth for a little bit of time now is Cameron versus Damon Dash. Now, Damon Dash is upset at Cameron even more now. He says that Cameron is trying to interview his son, Boogie, and we all know that Dame Dash's son and daughter were on Growing Up Hip Hop, and Damon Dash was arguing with Boogie quite a bit. But here is Damon Dash calling out Cameron for trying to do this interview with his son.
I get a call from my son Boogie, like, guess what? Cam just called me, sent me some money so I could go on an interview. Cam, this is a whole new level of low. To try to divide a family and take advantage, manipulate my child, all because you're too scared to have a direct conversation with me about the things you said about me. I'm just disgusted.
Wow. That is wild. And his son called him and told him. And I will say, I think that even though Damon Dash and his son can argue, and they've been on the show arguing, that doesn't mean that they're not still, you know, father and son, and still very, like, connected like that. So here is that argument that happened on one of many on Growing Up Hip Hop.
Wait a minute, Boogie. Well, no, Boogie. I don't want you to
Get out of here.
Boogie,
Look,
Boogie, wait.
You're so sensitive. You're such a little girl about everything.
No, you're gonna
You're a
lose.
grown-ass man because of how you act. Yelling.
Yeah.
Act how? I beat y'all up?
You act crazy.
Yo, don't yell at me, bro.
Or what? Talking to me like that.
When the disrespect's got to stop, stupid.
Don't talk to me like
Sit
that.
down on me.
All right, so maybe he felt like, I don't know. Dan, what do you think? My producer, Dan.
Definitely messy, but Cameron's here for the pettiness. What do you think?
I just hate to see, but it's always the people that know the most about you and that are closest to you that can be the ones that can hurt you the most on both sides. And so I think that's the part that's really difficult.
Did Cameron cross the line, though?
Yeah, of course. I don't think you should do that, like reaching out to somebody's son. Now, we also don't know if his intention was to try to get him to bash his father, or if he was like, you know, I want to sit down with you and do an interview. Who knows how that could have went. But the optics of it at this period in time don't look good, is what it is. All right, now let's talk about 2 Chainz. Let's do something positive here. All right, 2 Chainz has announced he has a new spiritual memoir. It's called The Voice in Your Head is God. And he posted, my newest journey as an author. That voice in your head isn't madness. It's guidance. It's God. Every time you hear that quiet whisper, know it's a higher power speaking through you. 2 years ago, I listened to that voice and began writing. Today, I'm finally ready to share my very first book with you. This is more than a story. It's a piece of my journey. And pre-orders are now. So if you guys want to pre-order this book, you can, because that book is going to be coming out on March 3rd of 2026. I will read that. Now, 2 Chainz is somebody that I've known his journey from the beginning. Can I say Titty Boy? Because that used to be his name. Right. And so I followed his journey from back then, and I love to see like the way that he has evolved and become the person who he is today. But he's always been a good person. And so that's one thing I would say personally about 2 Chainz. All right, when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. Man, $1.8 billion Powerball jackpot. 2 tickets were sold. So they're going to have to split that. I would do it. It's way up.